Hello, this is Blunder and welcome back to Everquest 2 Terrors of Thalumbra Tradeskill Questline on a level 53 Inquisitor. At the end of the last episode I, for some reason, had one mechanism short and therefore was not able to craft the all reagent for the portal spells. So went and fetched one from the Isle of Mara. If you want to know where that is and how to do it, go to part 1 of this series. And yeah, just gonna craft this. We're in the Duality's Vigilant Sanctum, and I'm gonna go chat to the Duality, give in the crafted item. Are the components ready? Yes, they are. Excellent. One moment. And he creates a little portal. Get our quest reward. And we're in Thalumbra, in the Everdeep. The first thing you're going to see is the shiny. You're going to want to go pick it up. However, as a little character, that is not going to be an option, because there are level 100s around here. So also be aware that if you head out, because no one here knows you, some of the people will be aggro, so be careful of that as well. So Brathiel,
greetings, traveler.
Stranger, help please. Hello, are you hurt? How can I help? Bleeding, need bandages, recipe and loom in my bag. Should be near, please. Hold on a bit longer, I'll get you fixed up in no time. So we're going to get this signet ring, which you can put on. And the bag is just across the way over here. Pick it up, search it. Sorry about that. Okay, so we need some roots found near the bread drill. Again, there are aggro creatures around, so be careful of that. You should be able to head down here. Oops. No. Wandering Guard. That will happen quite a few times with the level 53 here, folks, so be aware. Where am I? Okay, so there's the drill. That's where I was. I died just over there. So head over here, and then head down, and you look more roots on the ground here. These are used for quite a few, there you go, quite a few different quests, so you'll often find people running around and picking stuff up. So there's one, keep going, round, go, and there's 2. Again, one of character, not for 500 skills, so there you go. Then northeast of the drill, you head up the path, you'll be relatively safe, is a mine. These guys won't aggro, although there are stuff that can appear, because in the adventure quest line you clear these rocks and people can drag monsters out, so just be aware of that. He gave us a loom, so we may as well use it. Use. Self-infused bandages, I believe it is. Yep, hidden self-infused bandages. Create, begin. got the bandages, might as well get rid of the loom. Now we're going to want to head back over to where he was, which is over here. Again, there are aggroed people, so be careful. Stop there. There. So just have to walk a little carefully around here. Can't hold much longer. You don't need to. I'm back with bandages. Hold still, then I'll bandage you up. There you go. Have a chat again.
Met.
Oh, still hurts a lot, but that should be enough until I can get to a healer. Brathiel, thank you. You clearly saved my life. You shouldn't move yet. Let me bring someone here to help you. No, not here. I mean, no thank you. Don't mention it to anyone that I'm here. I'll be fine to leave soon. Look, there's clearly something very dangerous down the tunnel. Shouldn't the rest of people be warned? What are you hiding? I'm not. I mean, this man is long closed. Nobody should come here. It's just that I shouldn't be seen here, and news of what's down those tunnels could cause alarm. Assuming I believe you. What is this place anyway, and who are your people? They don't look very friendly. One just killed me. They are the Dulgar, dwarves of the citadel of Maldora, and yes, we are not used to strangers visiting. Here, take my signet ring. The guards will recognize it and let you pass. I'll gladly tell you more, but not here. Then where and when? Got your signet ring? And some faction. May I ask one more favour? Please enter the city and find Brumley Langboom. Tell him you helped me and that I said the immolated have broken through into the mine somehow. Then come find me in the city and we can talk more. Very good. And I've got a coin of the great artifactor. And well, if I'm going to do this quest. So, I'm going to head to Maldora. Again, be careful. If you head up to this bit here and follow it along, you'll be safe from the shriekers to your right. Got a signet ring, so you shouldn't aggro anyone. Can look for shinies. There are at times all ones around here. If you're a shiny hunter, there you go. You can get some nice rewards from these. And you can go into Maldora. Okay, so this is Maldora. Gonna head in here, swing a left. You will, as part of this quest line, go pretty much all around the city, so don't worry about it too much. Swing a left here. And have a chat with Brumley Langbottom.
Hello!
Bless my sprockets. Who are you? Where did you come from? From the lands above, I suppose, but more recently from someone called Brits. Lands above? Then they received our message in Calidum and Moradum. Message? I don't think so. I came because some elemental type creatures have been appearing and attacking people. But listen, attacking? Brell's boots. That shouldn't happen. Those were messengers asking for help. Still, they seem to have brought you here. And do you have troops follow? A great army? Not exactly. Listen, I want to hear the full story, but I met someone called Brathiel in a mine who'd been seriously harmed by something she called immolated. She said it was urgent that I tell you. Brathiel? By the Forge of Roe, why didn't you say so immediately? This is serious. Very serious. I need you to return to that mine and place the scanning device inside their entrance. Come back quickly and tell me what it does. Go. Lives may be at risk. If it's that important, it's okay. There you go. And you should probably bring your army with you. It could be lethal out there. Now, I won't hear a word more. We can chat later. Hurry. Fine. And out we go again. So. I'm going to pick up the place in Penance of Penance 5. Okay. Back to Thalumbra. So back up to this track over here, cart in all. Apparently an unused arm that's still giving you loads of ore, but hey, what do I know? And pop back down here. Oops, where's it gone? There it is. Shiny little lights, scan location, place the scanner, and head on back. Pretty much your usual fare of kill these, 10 of these, whatever. Unfortunately, these lovely holes that you want to fly through, you can't. Should at least put something there at daybreak. You're alive, that's good. Is it done? The device lit up with quite a light show. Is that good? Cogs and conquers, of course not. That means the mine is full of immolated, and it's a miracle poor... I suppose I should work out how to pronounce his name. Brathiel survived. Listen, she stopped by briefly on her way to the healer, and says you saved her life, so I'm inclined to trust you. Will you help me with a few more devices? Only if you explain what an immolated and why you're both being so secretive. That's what's going on here. Abominations, that's what. Cursed rites. Neither dead nor alive. Just mindless and vicious. We thought they were contained in the sealed sections of the city. Until Brathiel was attacked. That means they found a way out, and we're all in great danger. But where did they come from? Well, satisfaction, there are several theories, but what matters is that they are here now and we're all at risk if they're escaping. So I need you to make sure that the city is still secure. Can I send you to scan the sealed areas in Moldura, as you did in the mine? Okay, I'll do it. New quest. So, I'm going to head to the Alcove of Reason, which is straight across here. Shiny lights. Head back down the way to the entrance, but as opposed to turning right, you're going to turn left. Just go on up here. Pretty flowing molten metal or molten rock. Click the shiny lights, head around to the other side. These all zone in instances, more shiny lights. Head left, so continuing up the stairs, and left to here, to the mushroom bar and grill. Click these shiny lights, and then to get back, you can drop back down here. Over the bridge, up the ramp. You don't have to come up here, I just lucked in it. And then back to Berlin. What news? The scanning device didn't light up. I assume that's good. Excellent news. Then we have only the mine to deal with. Still, we must not be caught unawares again. If we create some monitoring devices and place them by each area where the emulated are found, they will alert us to any problems. What do you say? Sounds like a reasonable plan to me. Do you have a recipe for such a device? Indeed I do, and I'd appreciate you helping me make them. Not unusual components, no unusual components needed, just what can be harvested from around surrounding caverns. But I used up the last of my supplies making those scanners. I'll see what I can gather up. So, as I preloaded on the craft materials, I don't need to do any gathering here. I can just go to the workbench and start crafting. Tinkered monitoring device. With these, don't know if you want to skip forward a bit. So there are a couple of rares that you do need in this quest line. If you've got the upgraded gathering pony on multiple tunes, you can start that, send out for level 100s, and by the time you do this you'll have the rares, otherwise you need to go and find them, which is okay. If you're on level 100, the area where they are is fairly safe. If you're on lower levels you can do it, but it'll take quite a bit longer. Okay. So, crafted all 5, you can head back here, same route as last time, this door, back down the stairs, run to 3 o'clock on your map, head up and then right, place one there where the shiny lights are, and then round to the other side. Place one there, continue to the middle of the gear, and left drop down, and place one here. But now they want one by the mine again, so you're going to have to run over the bridges, up this ramp here, back down through towards 3 o'clock on the gear. Check if there are any shinies around. Not that I'm obsessed with shinies, but they all belong to me, so get your hands off my shinies. Okay, back, follow this path again. Again, high level characters, you might want to cut across, get some experience, killing some stuff, whatever. If you're low level, that isn't an option. I will warn you not to be standing too close here. I've done it myself twice now. If you stand too close, when it appears, you get lodged inside and you have to zone or to guild hall or evac or something to be able to get out. So just step a bit back there. And back to Brumley. Again, coming at 3 o'clock, head clockwise towards 6 o'clock. Yeah, any problems? Nothing major. The sealed areas of the city plus the mountain on the side are now monitored. Wonderful work so far, and perhaps you could direct some of your army to stand guard in the vicinity, so we shall have a quick response to any trouble, nothing to worry about for now. Listen, about that army, there is no army. We didn't receive any message from the city. I just wanted to find out where the unusual ore in those elemental gears came from. I came alone. I'm not even sure where I am. Why, this is Maldera. I thought you knew that. Maldera, mighty Dalgar Citadel, and Gremlin 2. Once it was the hub of the underground trade route between Moradum and Caledon. But sadly, we've long been cut off and are under attack from both without and within, which is why we sent for help. If these immolated whites are attacking from within, what's attacking outside? We call them aberrants, nasty things with tentacled heads. Their larvae eat brains. We've always avoided them, but recently they've started to attack this area. We don't even know what changed, but between their attacks and the immolated within, we're desperate for help. Will others follow you? I'm not sure. I used a portal spell to get here, but it was only one way. How did you send those elemental things up above? Well, it wasn't me personally, but I understand they established a small one-way portal outside the city. Perhaps with your help we can modify it to reach better locations than just Caledon and Moradum, and allow transport both ways. That would be useful, perhaps to the Isle of Mara. That's fairly central. How can we do that? More faction. When you finish this quest line, you'll pretty much have enough faction to buy the books, etc. There is more that you do need for some of the higher stuff, but for now that'll do. Your knowledge of the destination above means you would need to make the tuning component yourself. I can give you the recipes, bring the component back to me when you're done, and I'll arrange to modify the portal with it. Very well. So, resonance crystal is also at the workbench. And now craft the achievement device. Once again, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, I have already preloaded my bags with the materials needed, so to avoid having to go and harvest, especially as I'm a lower level character, just saves hassle. Bring it back to Brumley. There you go. Finished with the tuning component? Yes, here it is. Excellent. I'll have them modify the portal and it should be ready to use by the next time you visit it. Once the world above can reach us more easily, perhaps we can get more help. But speaking of help, we may have a problem. What now? Those monitoring devices you placed before, one of them detected something odd. It doesn't look like immolated activity, but it also doesn't look like any normal resident of Maldora. I hope it's just malfunctioning, but could you check while I deliver this tuning component? Very well. So I'm heading back to the Mushroom Bar and Grill, so I can head back this way. And swing left here. Down through the waterworks. And through the tunnel, hard right, and then back round yourself up the stairs. Wait, there's something dead here. So, back down. Come on, back from the... Was there a problem? Yes, I'd say so. There were two dead Dalvar there. No sign of who did it. Oryx's beard. No signs who did it. The immolated usually vicious damage. That's easy to spot. I must go investigate myself. Thank you for your help. Please could you let Brathiel know this news. She must be informed. She's usually near the throne room. I will, and be careful out there. So now, what we're going to do is, I'm probably going to put a cut in here. But first, let's continue running. So we're going to head back to the bar. Because we want to be in the lower level of the city. Head straight across to the tunnel on the far side. We'll pick up a second set of quest lines. This isn't part of the signature quest, but it is worth doing as well. So you're running out and about. So you have Charles Q. Tinkersmith.
Hello!
Spanners and slugs, what a setback. But an opportunity, but a setback. Oh dear. Pardon me, you sound a bit conflicted. Do you need something? Are you the one who's been helping Brumley? Then you may have heard such a tragedy. The research lab overrun by immolated. Researchers all dead, the experiments destroyed. I want to establish a new lab down here, but where to even start? That's me. Fujestica's name, and I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm sure you can start over. How did you do it the first time? To be honest, I didn't. I was just a lowly lab assistant. Charles Q. Tinkersmith, at your service. And to be quite honest, the only reason I survived is that I was out trapping beetles at the time. But now, this could be the change to... This could be a chance to rebuild with me in charge. Perhaps you have time to help me. Ambition? I admire that. I'll be happy to help. As mentioned, I was out trapping beetles when the immolated broke through. But in the chaos, they all escaped. If you could trap me another, I will try to recreate the plans for the beetle scale reinforced armor we were trying to create. At least I still have the recipe for the beetle trap. Sounds pretty simple. I'll give it a try while you work on those plans. So, what I'll do is I'll quickly craft this beetle trap, then put in a cut. Finish this and put a cut. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next part where we continue with the Terrors of Thalumbra Tradeskill Questline. See ya. Bye. There you go. See you guys.